All right, what's up, fam? Welcome to today's episode of the King's Vibe. Thank you for tuning in, and today I got my good friend with me, Peanut. Master motivator. If you know Peanut, you already know. But today we're bringing a conversation inside. We want to talk about our motivation, our journey to be better, our sense of achievement, and sense of fulfillment and things that we want to achieve in life, and mainly what keeps us going. Really is what it is. But particularly today's video, we're gonna focus on, as you start this journey to be better, what should you expect? He's gonna share his story and things that he's seen in life. Peanut, how you doing, bro?
Great.
Yeah.
Glad to be here, as they say.
Glad to be here. All right, so I'm gonna start with I know we already did a video before about what gives you the urge to go forward and be better. But since we got you right here in the conversation, you want to summarize, what gives you the urge to go an extra mile?
What gives me the urge to go the extra mile? Well, like I said before, just wanting to be the best that I can possibly be. When I was younger, my dad told me, you should never worry about trying to be better than anybody. You should only worry about being your best. And I took that a step further and put on there, if I'm in competition with myself, I'm always going to be striving to be some better. Once you beat somebody else, once you beat them, you beat them. But you can never really beat yourself, because once you surpass yourself, inevitably you're going to have to do it again. Because if you don't, then you would settle, and you wouldn't be the best version of yourself. You would just be the best version for that specific time.
That's right on. So one thing we know is if for anybody that's influential, it's easy to motivate people, because you already have that, they're kind of looking up to you. So you say things and they kind of do it. But if we take somebody who's trying to be better, what are some of the ways or how is it for people to self-motivate themselves?
How is it that people can motivate themselves? You gotta learn how to shut out everything else. I watched a bunch of videos, read a couple articles, and read some things, and what the consensus of it is that the one percenters, or the top performers, the people in the NFL, NBA, MLB, people who are doing great in business, they all have the same common attribute, and that's that they don't care about anything else. Well, they do care about other stuff, but they take everything else with a grain of salt. Mm-hmm. So if you told me I was doing bad at whatever I want to do great in, I was just like, cool, thanks, Goosey. And I would just keep grinding out, because that's the key to it. Shut everything else out and remember, if this is what I want to do, this is what I'm doing, and understanding the pitfalls of whatever you're doing, and keep grinding past that.
All right, so now that you kind of understand what you want to do and you're on this journey to self-motivate yourself, what are some of the obstacles that people should expect as they start this journey?
Hate.
Okay.
Jealousy.
I like that.
Envy. All right. Whenever you want to progress, it's always going to be people under you who, well, I don't want to say under you. There are always going to be people around you who are trying to stop your shine or trying to limit your shine and tell you, you're not doing as good as you think you are. Another big obstacle that I don't think people really talk about that much, because the first three is self-explanatory. But the biggest one is your own brain. Complacency and, what's the word I'm looking for? Cockiness. Becoming arrogant. All right, when you become arrogant and you become cocky, then it all just goes downhill from there. So you got to watch out for other people, but sometimes you can be your own worst enemy.
Okay. Well, I know we've had conversations in the past, and you've expressed that people's emotions kind of go hand in hand with their self-motivation or their spirit to self-motivate themselves. Mm-hmm. But why do you think that people's personal emotions are so important as they consider, trying to motivate themselves?
I think your emotions, you got to control them, right? Because emotions are there, emotions are important, but if you cannot control your emotions, then they will get the best of you. Because then that jealousy, that hate and envy, that could be coming from you, placing it on somebody else. You could place it on yourself. You could start hating yourself and go down a wrong path. So you want to control your emotions. Emotions happen, and that's normal, right? It's just like thoughts. Everybody has thoughts, but it's not about what we think, or it's not about how we feel about it. It's about how we react to those thoughts, and we react and enact on those thoughts and feelings. So that's the key to emotions, controlling that.
Okay, so just so people understand, when we talk about emotions and considering your emotions as part of your self-motivational journey, are you saying people should try to tuck in the emotions, or understand that these emotions are going to get in their way, whether good or bad?
Not tuck it in.
Okay.
I'm not going to be a tuck it in kind of person. I am a tough through it though. Don't tuck it in, don't hold it in, but really understand them.
Okay.
You want to understand it, because sometimes we think about things or we feel things, and we let the feeling or the thought become us, as opposed to letting the feeling or the thought pass through you, acknowledge it, understand it, express it in a positive way, and then push forward. Don't tuck it away. Use it as fuel and use it as understanding, because sometimes what we feel and what's real are two completely different things, and our feelings can lie to us. So just understand it. Basically, and that kind of going back to what I said.
Okay.
Never tuck it away though. That's bad.
Good. Thanks for the clarification. So what are some of the other virtues that you employ as you go through your journey? And I'm assuming one of those things would be emotions, But what are some of the other virtues that you employ?
All right. Self-control, obviously,
Okay.
like you said, and patience. Self-control and patience. I tell that to my son all the time, because I stated self-control, don't have to say it again, but patience is one. You have to be patient in the fact that what you want will not come overnight. It's a process. Everything's a process. If you wanted to gain weight and get muscle, it's a process. If you wanted to slim down, it's a process. If you want to get faster, it's a process. So no matter what you do, you have to be patient. And you also have to be patient in the sense of you're going to get, how do I put it? Life's just going to slap you in the face. And you have to be patient enough to just take that and be like, it sucks, but it is what it is. And this is only a setback. And I'm going to be patient enough to understand that the universe is going to will what it's supposed to will, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because God's going to give it to me, but He's going to give it to me when it's time, and it just may not be my time right now. So keep pushing it out, keep grinding it out, and in the end, your sculpture of life will be what you want it to be. Be patient. Virtue.
And I'm glad he said that, because one of the things that we constantly say, as we go through all of our videos, whether workout videos, just talking, is this is a journey, and obviously in any journey you have to be patient, because you're going through a series of events that's going to mold you. It's not just about the destination. Yes, we have a goal, we have a place we want to get to, but it's also about the process. If you pay more attention to the process, yes, you're gonna get to your goal. So let me ask you this: have you ever been knocked down so bad that you wanted to just quit? And just so everybody knows, I don't know. He doesn't he doesn't seem to be like that kind of guy, you know. So
Yeah. I don't tuck away, but I compartmentalize very well. No, but yeah, quick story. Last year, 2019, I thought for sure that I was going to make chief, obviously in the Navy. So I thought that I was going to get selected for chief because I had, in my mind, looking at what the Navy sets out for me, all the prerequisites. They said do A, B, C, D. In my mind, did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But it didn't pan out that way. And when it didn't pan out that way, it knocked me back so far that another opportunity had presented itself, and I didn't even take advantage of that other opportunity. And I was real low for a little bit, for months actually, and then one day I just was like, I can't, this is not who I am. Like, things happen, everything don't work out how I wanted to, but me getting selected this time may not be part of my or God's divine plan for me. So, that being said, that and maybe I didn't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Maybe if there was A, B, C, D, I only did A, B, C. All right, and D could also be just time itself.
all right, so I think we only have one more question and we'll wrap it up. So in your opinion, what's the most important thing for achieving your goals and accomplishing stuff?
Why? Why? Well, and that's the most important thing in doing anything, is that why are you doing it? What is the purpose of it? Because you could be doing something and it could be, you could just be grinding it out because that's what society says you should do. You should just grind it out because that's what we all do, which is where a lot of people do and where a lot of people fail, and maybe a lot of people get depressed. And if you don't know your why, you could be doing something wrong, right? You could be doing something unrighteous. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out a plan, figure out why you want to do it, and kind of figure out, is this part of God's plan? Or is my goal somehow tethered to something that God wants me to do? And if it's not, then I shouldn't do it. And why is the most important thing, because when you hit the pitfall and you get knocked back and the people are getting jealous or they hating on you, when you are hating yourself, your why will bring you back to the center. Your why will tell you, if you ask yourself, why am I even doing this? Oh yeah, because X, Y, Z. All right, that's important to me. Keep grinding out. Because the goal, attaining the goal in itself is nowhere near as important as why you're attaining the goal. All right. If you want to be the greatest basketball player ever, and it's solely for the purpose of being the greatest basketball player ever, like, I mean, that's cool and all, but if you want to be the greatest basketball player ever, so you could use your platform for a bunch of other different positive and motivational things, then obviously that why is more of a righteous thing than the other why, because there's nothing ethically moral or immoral about playing basketball.
Right.
But what you're doing it for is what makes it important. So you gotta know why, and you gotta really think hard about it.
Okay. Well, I know I said that was the last question, but I do have a follow-on question to that, and maybe later on we could probably sit down and talk more about the why, because I think the why is, like he said, is probably the most important reason, to do anything. But should the why be legitimate enough to want to do it, or just have a reason? Are we telling people, hey, just have a reason, and just have a why, or hey, have a good why?
Have a good why.
Okay.
Don't have a why, Because if you only have a why, what happens then is you could potentially become a Nazi. You could have been one of the people part of the Holocaust, because a lot of people who were Nazis in Nazi Germany were average people. They weren't like monsters or whatever. They became to do monstrous acts and maybe became monsters after the fact. But their why was just like, well, why are we doing this? Hey, it's either us or them. What kind of predicament? And obviously that's not righteous. That's not moral. It's an ethically bad decision to make. So you can make bad decisions if you don't have a good why. Having a why is not, that means nothing. You need to have a good why. That's why I stress making sure that once you pick your why, you figure out if that why is on the right side of life.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and the knowledge that you're spreading to us. I want to give a special shout out to $1 Million Mind Frame, for this shirt. Kind of goes along with, reason why we have this page and reason why we do what we do. Just kind of beef up your mind to know that your mind is worth $1 million is basically what that is. But thank you very much. Thank you for your time as well.
Oh,
I don't know if you have any last departing words for people.
I do. Come over here. Put the can down. This is my department word.
Okay.
I bought my son here.
To practice self-control.
Yep. He was instructed to sit back in the back and just listen to what Kusi and I were talking about, because that's my why.
And because it can make me learn more.
Exactly. You want to learn. I want to make sure that he learned, because spreading the knowledge and spreading the truth is important. And it starts when you're young. Teach them young and they grow up strong. That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. If you have any comments, please leave it on our page and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our page, and we'll bring you more. Thank you very much. Have a good one.